Welcome students for this lecture on design of jigs and fixtures. So in the previous unit number 5, we have seen the principle of jigs and fixture, the different locating principle of jigs and fixture, the different clamping principle of jigs and fixture, and then different elements of jigs and fixtures. Now for this lecture, let us discuss the design of jig. A simple component we are considering for the jig design, and we are going to consider the assembly, then the details and the part list for this component. Let's consider this component. So for this component now we have to drill two holes of 10 mm diameter. So you can see that, so these two holes is to be drilled of 10 mm diameter in the component. So this front view is given and top view is also given. So these two holes of 10 mm diameter already, this hole of 25 mm diameter is already drilled, it is given. Okay, and the shape of the component we can see from the front and top view what will be the shape of the component in the 3D. And for drilling these two holes now we have to decide now locating elements and clamping elements. No doubt we have to restrict all the degrees of freedom whenever we are designing for locating and clamping. Okay, so you have to provide the proper locating system and you have to provide the clamping system also, depending on your machining point or the where you have to actually perform the machining. Now let us see how to design a jig and fixture. So you have to prepare first the assembly of this drilling or the jig, and then we have to go into the detailing of the different parts which are used here in the jigs and fixture. Now for these two holes you can see we can take the advantage of this hole which is already drilled, 25 mm drill hole. Okay, now let us see how we can work out the design for the jigs and fixture. Now this is the assembly for jig and fixture. We can see the assembly in the front view and in the top view. Okay, so for this component, this is the component which is being given for drilling, and these two holes we have to drill for 510 mm diameter. Okay, now the locating is done here on the profile locator. The profile locator will match with the outer shape of this workpiece, and it is matching with the profile, that's why it is called as a profile locator. Instead of this we can use as a V locator also. Okay, so V locator can also be preferred here instead of the profile locator. And here we are using the supporting block also for locating, number 5. And for clamping, the clamping arrangement is provided for clamping. Now most important thing, we are using the locator here, that is number 8. Okay, so locator is provided in the jig body itself. Okay, so this is the complete jig body, number 4. This is the jig body, the jig feet is there. Okay, so this locator, you can see this locator is been fitted in the jig body, and this component is been located on this internal hole of diameter. So this diameter 25 mm. So this is the diameter 25 mm which is already provided in the component, and by using this diameter of 25 mm drill diameter we are going to locate this. Okay, so complete diameter we are using for locating. So with the help of this locating locator number 8, so this diameter we are locating. So for locating we use the 3 ways. First is internal diameter we are using for locating, so internal locator number 8. Second is the profile locator, and third is the supporting block. So this number 5 is the supporting block what we are using for location, and whatever degrees of freedom are remaining we are restricting all the degrees of freedom by clamping from the top side. Okay, so from this top side we are using the clamping arrangement. Then this number 3 is your jig plate. Okay, number 3 is the jig plate, and this is the clamping bolt we are using. So this jig plate is clamped to the jig body by using this dowel pin and the bolt. Okay, and number 2 represent the bush. What is the purpose of bush? Bush is used for guiding the tool. So here we are providing the 2 bushes to drill the two holes of 5 10 mm diameter. So first hole and second hole can be drilled, and tool can be guided accordingly into the workpiece. So this is how we can design a simple jig for this component. Now most important thing is that whenever you are designing a jig and fixture, you have to consider loading and unloading of the component. In which direction you are going to load and unload. Now in this case, the loading and unloading will be done from the front side, that is from this side. The front side is open for this jig, and for unloading the component you have to lose the clamp number 1. You lose the clamp, so pressure will be released, and simply by pulling the component in the front direction you can unload the component from the jig. Again, for loading the component you have to load the component from the front side. Okay, that is this front side. Load the component from the front side in the profile locator, in the internal locator number 8, and on the supporting block. And then after loading the component you have to apply the pressure by using the clamp number 1. Okay, so this is how loading and unloading will be done for this component. Always you have to keep in mind that you should keep the loading and unloading very ergonomically feasible for the operator, so that number of motion should be minimum, the efforts required for loading and unloading should be less. So you have to consider all the ergonomic factor, or all the considerations you have to take into account whenever you are considering the loading and unloading of the component. So in this case we are going for loading and unloading from the forward direction or from the front direction. Okay, so loading and unloading will be easy for the operator to load the component from the front and again unload it from the front side. Okay, so this will require the minimum number of motions for loading and unloading. Now same assembly is shown in the top view also. You can see this is the front view of the assembly, and this one is the top view of the assembly. So what we can see in this way, the drilling of the hole will be very accurate. We can use it for mass production, and we can use for increasing the productivity also for drilling of the holes. So this is how we can design a simple jig for this component. Okay, so this is the component which is given for drilling two holes of 10 mm diameter. The dimensions of the component is given very simply. We use the 3 locators, one clamping arrangement. Okay, and then loading and unloading arrangement is from the front side. Okay, now what is the next step? In the next step now we have to go for part details. Okay, so this is your part list. In the part list, the description of the every part is there, from part number 1 to part number 9. Then the material of the part, and then the number of parts we are using. So clamping bolt we are using 1, bush we are using 2, jig plate we are using 1. Okay, jig body made up of cast iron 1. Okay, so like this. So this is the part list which will give the idea what material and what is the quantity of material we are using in the assembly. Then the next one is the bush. Okay, you have to select the bush accordingly. Whatever is the size of the drill or the diameter of the drill you have to drill, based on that you have to select the bush also. Now bush should be selected as far as possible from the standard table, because these bush are directly available from the market. Okay, so standard table will be provided for you, and then from the standard table one can select the bush for drilling the holes. So bush is serving as a guiding member also for the cutting tool. So this is the bush which has been selected for our case for manufacturing based on the required diameter. Then this is your profile locator. Now this is a special locator what we have been designed and manufactured. Okay, as far as possible we have to use the standard parts. Okay, so instead of this, if you go for V locator, so it will be better, because number of V locators are available in the market. You can directly purchase the V locator from the market, so it will save the time and it will save the cost also, most importantly. Okay, so this is what your detail view for the profile locator. Okay, so this shape of the profile locator will match with the shape of the workpiece, and this will easily locate the workpiece. Okay, so this one is a detailing for the profile locator, and this one is the supporting block what we have used for location. Supporting block for supporting the workpiece. Okay, so purposefully the internal diameter is 15, because we have to drill the diameter of 10 mm. Okay, so drill will pass very easily in this supporting block. Okay, so this is how we can go for detailing of the parts. So this is the clamp we are using. Again, different types of standard clamps are available in the standard table, and we can select the clamp from the standard table. So this is how we can design a jig or fixture for the component. Only difference is that in the fixture there is no guiding element, whereas locating and clamping element will be same as we are using in the jig. So that is only the difference. So here we have considered one simple example for design of jig. We have used some locating element, that is profile locator, supporting block, internal locator, and then the clamp, and then guiding element we have used as a bush. Okay. The bush is fitted in the jig plate. So in this case, in this way, we can use the design of jig for number of components as per our requirement. Thank you.